Welcome to Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to come, remember the links in the description. Blah, blah, blah. Good morning. Good morning, Leon, Saliata, Christy Girl, Gail, Harmony, Mississippi, Forever Sundown, Nutty's Niche. I like that. Nutty's Niche. I like it. Live chat alert. Listen, I'm going to hit the sun today. Okay. Now, people, did you go over and watch the other channel, No Madness Adventures, and see the new layout of Max? Did you? Did you? Why isn't the chat moving? Somebody say something. The chat's not moving. There's no chat. There we go. Max is looking great. Yes. Now listen, we're going to keep that channel over there all about the build. You can bring your sass, crass, and ass over here. Because I will be deleting any stupid shit. Like, you in the hobby? You can do a quickie on one mattress. Then you can go to bed. Don't say that shit over there. My God, the fact that you're even picturing it makes me ill. We don't live in it. We live in a house. Stop it. I know. You can't with these people. So anyway. I was like, oh, this is a van build channel. It's not the No Madness Live channel. Keep it together. You couldn't believe that comment either? I'm telling you, some people picture that, which is disturbing. We don't live in it, sweetheart. We needed couches so we can hang out on our little trips. Just some couches that you could or could not take a nap on or watch a movie and stretch out. We don't live in it. Okay, so anyway, we were like on our perspective, Lucy and Desi beds, right? We were doing this in the van after it was all done. And then everything went, whoop, no power. We're like, what? What's happening? And then my husband, he's always like, this is a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. I go, no. We've had no problem for 2 months. Something occurred. Well, after bringing the battery in, charging it in the house, blah, 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 blah. He took the solar charger panel off the wall and one of the wires, what was it?
The wires were disconnected.
The wires had disconnected.
For the solar panel.
For the solar panel. So the solar panel wasn't even bringing juice into the solar.
It looked like it was, but
yeah, it looked like it, but it wasn't. It wasn't bringing it into the solar charge panel, which would keep the batteries charged. And he did mess around with the walls. So I'm thinking that's when it happened.
Or good, it's a piece of shit.
He still thinks it's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should just get a new MPPT solar charger.
Damn right.
Can we get one that does the amps too?
I don't know.
To see if anything, because the inverter will drain a battery. I mean, it will pull. It will pull. But the solar panels are supposed to keep the battery topped off. So there's all that. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So let's get into the nonsense. Thumbs up. Here we go. I can't. You know what I love? The web sleuths. They didn't put any time and effort into the whole other woman who has a channel. So I said, well, you know what? I'm going to go over it. Now, I sit on the fence with some stuff, but sometimes you got to do a little investigative work, right? All right, you ready to talk some shit? Yeah, why not? It's Preach It Sunday. We're going to preach it. So anyway, I go over to the woman's channel, right? Now, this was not even hard to do. I go over there, right? Now get a load of this. This is my conclusion, okay? I go over to the channel I go back. She's been on here a year. A year. A year. She's been on there a year. I'll say it again. With cooking videos. I went in all the way back. I went even back 6 months. And then I worked my way forward. I went to the comments. Nowhere in there was Salah. Now, if that was his wife, you think he'd be going, good job, babe. You know what I mean? Because he always up in Chantal's, num-nums. But anyway, so I went all the way up. No comments ever. Sea Life, did you not look at my community page? Do we always have to go back and start over? My community page, let me get it. Damn you all. Let me get my community page. You're right. Let's start from the beginning. It got a little nutty. We'll go to my channel. We'll go to my community page. Okay. So there's this woman. Okay? She's got a channel. Oh, my ring light is in the way. Okay, so and Salah has a wrench in there. Oh my God. There it is. Oh my God. Here we go, people. He has a wrench in there. She did a live stream, and he was in there talking nonstop. You can see all that, right? So I just took a screenshot of both. Anywho, so everybody went nuts. The YouTube. Monty, Just Breezin' made a whole thing out of it. Of course she did. Because Just Breezin's like thirsty. Always thirsty. Okay, so anyway. Yes, she has a sultry voice. That's what we call these voices. Sultry. Sultry. Anyway. No. That's not my conclusion. Here's what I'm thinking. So anyway, I went to the live streams. He wasn't in any of them. Except for the last one. Where he holds a wrench. Guess who else holds a wrench in there? Perfectly Imperfect. Oh, they're in there. They're all in there. So how do you know Salah? Is he your husband? Blah, 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 blah. The woman is not fluent in English. And I mean that she is not fluent in English. Right? Okay. Now, like I said, I went through and looked. If he was her husband, he would have been in a lot more comment sections, live streams. This woman's been on for a year. Okay? So now people are saying, false alarm, false alarm. He's just helping her with her YouTube channel. I don't think that either. She's been on here a year. What's he going to help her with a wrench? She's been doing live streams. What's he going to help her with a wrench? How is he going to help her? If she's been uploading her own videos. She's been doing live streams for a year. So, no, I don't believe that rumor either. Here's what I think. See where the brain comes into... Listen, it's important, people, that you use your brain effectively. I think the woman is the one making the healthy meals. Yeah, she's not his wife. She has her own kids. She has a boy and a girl. She's put them in little thumbnails. It is not Salah's wife. I think she's the one making the healthy meals. Look at her little cakes. Look at her little goodies. Look at her little wrapped, I think they're cabbage leaf. But she probably makes other stuff. And I think that he said, oh, you have a YouTube channel, blah, 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 blah. I think she's part of, She does live in Kuwait, but people are saying she's got an Egyptian accent. I said, honestly, do you not think Egyptians don't live in Kuwait? I mean, Syrians do. But just the implication that people were making that Salah would be in love with this woman had Chantal on a community page rager. She went back to the old FFG goblin, just boozing, talking about just Breezen's kid. She did go on a real rager because she deleted them. If she was looking to make money off a fake arc, right? If she was looking to make money off a fake arc, she would have done a live stream to bank. You know, make money on a community page rant. So the rant was real. Just the thought that people thought this woman was Salah's new love put her on a rant. I know, Monty. Listen, need we say more? I mean, let's be honest. And Breezen, listen, Breezen looking for the carrot all the time, right? Kind of funny. She don't even piss me off. I just go, I can't with you. She says she lives in Egypt. Okay, then, she lives in Egypt. How does anybody know? People can say anything. She also said that she was married to Salah. Because somebody asked, are you Salah's wife? Yes, Salah. Yes, I am. She did. It's on the Twitter. He was sending hearts and kissy faces. Yeah. I don't think she liked that. She was adamant in Garlic Bread's comments. Okay. I don't watch Garlic Bread. I just don't. Yes, Chantal did ask who she was in the gaming channel. So anyway, no, even if she lives in another country, then she's not making the food. Why he's over there modding for her and kissy facing, I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, if she's in the... No, she's married. The woman's married. You know what I mean? Speculate. But literally, this arc is going to drop. It is so dumb. It is absolutely dumb. Perpetuated by, you know, some reaction channels and a lot of speculation, which is fine. Yeah, she don't watch reaction channels, we know. I gotta sneeze. And there it is. It all comes out in the wash, right? But it's not going to create the Amber Lynn Reed arc at all. So basically, Foodie says, after usually she comes down from her rages, you know what? I'm done with these posts. Think what you want about us. The difference is I don't feel good after judging others, even if those people make a living off of judging me. Honey, we only react to your content. You're not that important. That was my little bit. I'll just let you all talk your smack and continue to live my life. I will not lower myself to a level I don't want to go to. How many times have we heard this one after she gets rid of all her rage? About 1,000,000 times. Stop. Stop it. Anyway, so whether you think this is going anywhere, no, it's not. Because in my opinion, if Salah was her husband, he would have been commenting under her cooking videos. He would have been commenting under more lives for a year now. You know what I mean? She rages because she doesn't get the Janine. So, yeah, whatever. So, apparently, Just Shannon goes, shut up, Chantal. You goof. Quit being a goof. Sometimes I wonder if we're really dealing with Arrested Development. I really do make jokes about that, but I'm really starting to wonder because Some of the stuff is just bizarre. You know what I mean? Just bizarre. Yeah, I don't know if he has another account with a different name and then all of a sudden just decided to step on the stage as himself. I don't know. Really don't care. I think in the end, it's all going to reveal itself anyway. And it's ridiculous. He can't talk to women, but she can't even talk to Pete's. Yeah, I said, that's what I was saying, Heather. Thank you for being a member for a month. You are right. You are right. Why is he talking to women, married women? Why? If it ain't his sister or, you know what I'm saying? Then why is he talking to married women? We know he has a sister, I'm just saying. So nobody knows, and please leave this woman alone. Please don't do your usual stupid shit and go bother a woman. Please. Keep it to Chantal. Don't get weird. People always got to get weird. I'm entitled to know, and I'm going to find out. I'm going to go over there and question her and bother her. In English? Really? Then you all better learn some Arabic. Leave her alone. Huh. Perfectly Imperfect's in the chat. I seen you at a wrench over there. I checked, and he spent 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 2 days talking to her. So, if Chantal don't care, why should we care? I mean, really, I'm being honest. Let's leave that woman alone. She didn't do anything. Maybe they're trying to create drama for views, and that lady, I don't know if she would be in on it or not. She didn't know. Oh my gosh, that makes it worse. Yes, I know, I watched it, Jamie. You have the receipt? Are you going to put a video up? Are you even on YouTube anymore? Are you doing YouTube anymore, Perfectly Imperfect? Yeah, I mean, they made it. Just leave this woman alone. I mean, it could be as simple as Chantal found that woman on YouTube because she was looking at how to cook Muslim food, right? Arabic food. And then all of a sudden, this woman became their... Oh, you're just on Twitter. This woman could have just become part of their damn story without even knowing. That's not cool to that woman. You don't think Foodie was involved? I know she's going to go through hell. This is the one thing I hate about this. That's the one thing I hate about this community. Salah's trying to coach her, it seems, without Chantal knowing. Maybe he's trying to make her jealous. Maybe he's trying to get her to go back home. I don't know. What can I do? Right? What can I do to make her crazy? That's bad. I don't even know what's happening, but I know that there's no way that they're involved in any way except for he holds a wrench on her channel. That's it. That's it. Everybody trying to compete for views. Amber Lynn will always hold the crown because Foodie can't keep her emotions in check and does stupid shit. Chantal had no involvement. She had to ask Salah who she was. Yeah, I seen that. In Salah's chat last night, Salwa was there. Foodie said to Salah, babe, an Arabic woman was here speaking Arabic and we didn't know what she was saying. Yes, I did see that. I did see that. The poor woman's life will be changed. I know, because of Salah. For all it's worth, the lady shows Foodie Beauty up as she is house proud and feeds her family well. Yeah, she really, I watched her cooking videos. So the good thing that'll come out of this is, from the positive people, is that she's gonna get the views that she's deserved for her cooking and the way she keeps her home, and she's happily married, and that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, why Salah would do that. Don't want to be in the Kuwait shirt box at the moment, right? Yeah, Chantal might blow a gasket. I mean, here's the one thing Salah doesn't know. It will not be over until she says it's over. Because we already know how Chantal works. Good luck, Salah. I found her to be very nice. She trolled right back at the people with respect. Good for her. But, you know, God, this is nuts. Anyway, so we're not gonna, you know what? We're not gonna bother that woman. She does amazing videos. I don't understand her live streams because she doesn't speak English. But I do enjoy her videos, her cooking videos. So if you're gonna go over there, be kind and give her a thumbs up for her cooking. Thank you very much. Thank you. She's a beautiful woman with a beautiful soul. Please don't let these two screw up her channel. So anyway, let's get on to the homemade food. Homemade soup. Whoa. Foodie's starting to cook. Let's do it, girl. Here we go. Here we freaking go. We gotta make sure the volume is up. That's nice of you to sub to her, gal. So did I.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hey guys, hey, how are you?
Well, minus the pasta, it looks like you're on the right track.
Well, today I have a meal from my kitchen. So
Okay.
I'll explain in a minute, but first to drink I have some Diet Pepsi.
Okay.
Yikes.
Watch the drink, not the camera. This is how accidents occur.
And I have a salad here from my diet kit.
Good girl.
My meal kit,
Good
which
girl.
I added a little bit of shredded mozzarella. I have this soup here. I made this soup myself. Homemade butternut squash soup. So
Here comes that damn feral cat.
I gotta put this on the ground.
What? Listen, you need to train your cat, okay? I know cats are hard to train, but when you're gonna eat on the floor, ma'am, instead of getting yourself a proper table or going in the gaming room and sitting at the desk and shutting the door.
Because here.
Here? What are you talking about here? Thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. You keep up your Twitter.
She wants to stare at the bubbles.
Your cat is going to drink that or put her paw in it. Are you letting her drink aspartame? Okay, kidney arc coming. Yeah, it's toxic to cats. It's toxic to us.
So I'll insert here how I made it. All right.
Is that barbecue sauce on zucchini? Why does it look like uncircumcised? Never mind.
So the squash.
We've got Diet Pepsi in here saying aspartame free. I love it. This is slander. I love it.
Finished. I put them in the oven for maybe an hour and 10 minutes on 425 degrees.
How come you can't put that in an air fryer? Can you cook zucchini in an air fryer if you're just looking to make soup with it? I'm gonna look. Can you cook? Is that eggplant? Eggplant, right? I'm wrong. I'm sorry, eggplant. Eggplant, I don't like eggplant. In an air fryer. It's squash? That's squash. Is it squash? It is squash. I don't like squash either, so there's that. I mean, if you're just looking for soup, yeah, 12 to 14 minutes. Just slice it open. It's butternut squash. It's quick and easy. Why were you running the oven in frickin' Kuwaiti heat For an hour. Good God. I don't know why it's that color. All she had to do is cut it open face it in the air fryer for 12 minutes. She can't Google this stuff. That is bizarre. Fine, here we go.
They seem very done. I'm going to cut them open.
Well, and people are saying, you can stop your cat from, why would you give your cat diet soda? You know that cat's drinking it, which is just sick as shit. And then you drink after it, I'm sorry, or it's going to bat at the bubbles. Cats don't just sit there and look at bubbles. That's like saying, hey, the cat just likes to sit here and look at the aquarium. Well, if the aquarium's open, that cat's going to be on top batting at all the fish. That's what cats do. They chase things that are moving. So my question is, why wouldn't you put it in a cup with a lid so she can look at the bubbles, but she can't drink it or put her I can't. I mean, sometimes I'm like, this is real Arrested Development. I'm really looking at just ate up with the dumbass.
And make
It's all comedy.
soup out of it.
Anybody ever cut up their green onions like that?
Okay, now I'm sauteing some red onion, green onion, spring onion, and some garlic and some olive oil.
3 kinds of onion? 3 kinds of onion? Oh my God, that's gonna be like just eating onion. Ah!
Okay, so I added about 4 to 5 cups of water, and I don't really measure, to be honest, but
That's 4 to 5 cups of water. What are we cooking? An 8-quart? An 8-quart pot? I know, 425 degrees. Oh my God. Shannon, has the struggle always been this real? I mean, just life. Just life. Can't follow a recipe. Won't even Google one. Just make shit up. I mean, is the struggle always been like this real? I'm like, seriously.
and some chicken stock, 2 cubes.
2 cubes?
Maggi.
Is there a reason to put chicken stock in butternut squash soup? Yeah, the paws have been in a litter box. I said that cat's gonna bat at the bubbles, or worst case scenario, lick it. Yeah, this is onion soup with a touch of butternut.
Now, of course, there's some steps missing. I basically just
Why would you miss the most important steps? Did you just say fuck it and order some soup? Did it taste so bad you had to get some? Yeah, wouldn't you use a veggie-based broth? Why chicken broth? Oh my God.
added the squash after that was already cooked, and then I just blended everything, and I love this soup. Remember?
I'm gonna guess it tastes just like a raw onion. That is just 3 kinds of onion. I mean, maybe if you were making French onion soup, you would go hard on the onion, right? Melt your mozzarella. But what made you, instead of making butternut squash with butter and brown sugar, and you eat it, why would we make the squash soup?
Remember I had the pumpkin parmesan soup from that one meal weeks ago, so this is, I love it.
Interesting. So now she's gonna show Salah she can cook, and she can eat her diet boxes after a rager and 2 pissed off videos and 2 pissed off community posts. Now all of a sudden, I'm gonna cook and I'm gonna eat the diet boxes. Fascinating. So after the woman cooked and you were given these meals, which is why I thought this woman lived in Kuwait, and people said she lives in Kuwait. Other people say she lives in Egypt. People are saying she says she lives in Egypt. That's fine. I just figured the only dots that would connect in this whole scenario is that woman was making the homemade healthy meals for her. Salah was paying her, and then she found Salah in her live stream with a wrench doing kissy faces. So people were wondering if she has been condemned for not cooking. And it would just make sense. But if she don't live in Kuwait, then there's no way that's happening.
Love it. Okay. So, I have to eat this because it will go bad. This breakfast croissant.
And how long has that been in the fridge? Because how would you know if it's not bad already? I mean, really? What is it, meat? Man, you shouldn't. She's got an iron gut. What am I saying? If I ate it, I'd be throwing up like the Exorcist, probably.
Which I didn't have for breakfast. And from the diet meal kit, I think it has like chicken salad on it. And then
You should check and smell and make sure.
I have this like pasta. It's like macaroni and spaghetti.
It is. There's little pieces of macaroni. There's spaghetti. What other macaroni? Elbow? Oh my God. We're mixing pastas, people.
Olives. In Arabic, olive is zaytun. And some chicken, sausage.
Chicken, sausage, olives, mixed macaroni.
And some chicken
and chicken.
It smells
like big chunks. Okay.
really good. Tomato sauce. I put parm on it. And this is looks like a mini saffron cake. I can smell rose water in it.
Would anyone eat a dessert that smells like rose water? I guess in different countries they do. I'm telling you, man, the fragrance of rose water is way too strong for me. And if it don't smell like vanilla or something in a bakery sense to me, it wouldn't even pass my lips.
So, bismillah.
Bismillah.
I'm going to have some of my yummy soup. I tried it. I put some salt, pepper, and some turmeric. That's the only spices.
Pay attention to how small those bites are. Should we look at her face to see if she really loves her soup? Her onion soup with squash?
And herbs I put in it?
I don't know, man. I'm not seeing the moaning and the woof. That does not look like... Listen, she hates it. That shit went in the garbage.
But the flavor of the spring onions
is overwhelming. That's enough of that. Ain't no eye rolling going on here. Oh my God. I love it. She doesn't have a poker face, people. She could never play poker. Nuh-uh. Let's see what else she made.
I didn't have leeks, so I use spring onion.
I think there's a big difference between leeks and spring onions when it comes to potency.
Now,
what's that? Soy sauce?
yeah. It's like a pomegranate dressing.
Pomegranate? Well, I guess if you're looking real close, it has a little bit of a purple hue. That looks soy sauce.
Pomegranate syrup almost tastes like... Pomegranate molasses to me tastes like both.
Molasses. There you go.
Make vinegar a little bit when you mix it with vinegar.
She's looking forward to that. All the shit's flying out, ma'am.
Again, I don't always feel like eating out, honestly, especially...
Now you're being funny. Stop trolling us. Stop trolling us.
Lately.
Especially lately? Okay.
So I'm getting more into the intuitive eating.
Good for you.
I see a lot of people joking about that. She intuitively felt like eating half a pizza.
Yeah. Because you said you're doing intuitive eating. So we have to judge by what you're eating of what your body wants. Pizza.
Okay, I had 3 slices.
Ma'am, that was an extra large pizza. Do you need to have people compare a Domino's regular size pizza to the extra large slices, which are basically 2 slices in one? So that would have been 6 pieces.
If you Google, that's the norm for people.
No, well, that's the norm when you're eating a normal size pizza. You do get why they make an extra large pizza, right? The slices are double. Dang. I'm telling you, where did Shannon go? I have so many questions on her logic.
People to eat. And yeah, I intuitively wanted pizza. Exactly. That's exactly how it works. I could.
Yeah, so why are you condemning people going, oh, so intuitively you wanted pizza? That's why they said it. Oh my gosh. Okay, just Shannon's here. Shannon, we need to have a serious talk. Lean in. I'm going to whisper so nobody hears. Are we dealing with real, and I mean real, arrested development? It's an honest question. Or is she trolling us? Like, haha. Like, just so people will keep watching. I need to know. You really believe so? I'll trust you. You went through it all. James, I'll be honest, Shannon. Okay. Then, yeah, she's definitely stuck at 15. Now, when she was 10, did she act like she was 10? Or she just stopped at 15? You know what I'm saying?
Easily binged. Okay, me binging, that's the difference right there. A binge.
It's like she had an aha moment. An aha moment. A binge is not overeating in one sitting. It is this.
Me eating the whole pizza.
But that's 6 slices, ma'am. They're 2 in 1 and an extra large. Do we have to Google it and show you? No, I'm not doing it. She peaked in high school. Oh, I know people like that. Okay. Oh, honestly, this is funny. I'm going to tell you a story. I was not one of them. Okay, here's how I was in high school. God, just get me through this worst time of my life because I hate going to class. I hate the bullshit. I hate the petty girls, the catty shit, the stupid boys that think they're rock stars because they play football, right? I was that person. I'm sure you were too, Shannon. Like, look at this bullshit. If I could stay high all day in high school, that'd be great. But you can't. You just can't, people. You have to pass. You got to get a diploma, right? I played the volleyball because my friends did, what the fuck. But I wasn't those girls, like the cheerleader. Oh my God. They had their clique. Oh my God. Well, the funny part is that was their claim to fame in high school. Because they get out of high school and they miss that grandiose queen mentality. And they stay there. You know what I mean? So it's like, I was just like, yes, I graduated. I never have to see the inside of a fucking school again. Amen. Let's get on with life, right? I want to go work. I want my own apartment. I want my own life, right? I don't want to live with my parents anymore, right? But you had the other ones that, steamed their little cheerleading outfit, kept it. They kept it after high school. They're the ones that organize all the reunions, by the way, because they want everybody to see them. 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. I haven't gone to any of them past my 10-year reunion, right? I don't want to talk about it, but it was 30 years ago. That was the last reunion. They just had one not too long ago. And I'm all like, why? Why are you still having reunions? We're going to talk about all our ailments and who's died and who's alive? Oh, no, thank you. I don't want to go back. I don't even remember it. So why are we going to go back and pretend like, so what have you been doing? Okay, well, I have been organizing all the activities in, the area we grew up from. They're still living there, right? They got their name on signs still. And I'm like, you know what? These kind of people are the arrested development. In fact, I even know the head cheerleader and the quarterback from high school, pay attention, from high school, divorced their spouses about 3 years ago, which puts them at 55, and married each other. I still am laughing. I'm still laughing. I'm like, first of all, you two kept in contact all these years, almost 40 years. You've kept in contact and just knew you were meant to be for your old age. Oh, get the hell out of here. See, but that was their claim to fame. I bet they sit around every night with a glass of wine talking about our high school days. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who does that? Arrested development, because they peaked in high school and never ever could find that attention again, so they live in the moment. It is hysterical. So I think that's what we're dealing with here, people.
And then more. But I had 3 slices and stopped when I was full. So actually, yes, that was...
The idea is to learn how to eat pizza normal.
A voiceover. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. You're probably right, Shannon. She had a moment in high school where she felt amazing and popular and whatever, or the bully. I don't know. And then she came into the grown-up world, and that shit just don't work with grown-ups. Perhaps.
Only not avoiding it entirely.
It was actually very good progress.
I gotta hear that again. What made her pop in about the pizza? Well, you know what? This is gold. You're gold. You're gold. But when it comes to content, Amberlynn Reed will hold the crown. She will always hold the crown, no matter what you do or try to do.
How it works. I could have easily binged. Okay, me binging, that's the difference right there. A binge would be me eating the whole pizza and then more.
Well, let's say it was a normal size pizza, a medium, right? If you were really trying to prove you could eat 3 pieces of pizza, wouldn't you have gotten a small pizza or a medium pizza? Do you see how dumb we are not? When you went and ordered an extra large, so every time a pizza goes up in size, the slices get bigger, right? I can't even believe we got to do this because you knew what you were doing. I'm going to show them I can eat 3 pieces of pizza, but it's going to be an extra large pizza. You know what I'm saying? So we know what you're doing. And then you knew people would say, hey, dumbass. And then you would still double down because that's what you do. It's called gaslighting. Yeah, I know. The filters are so high. All the colors of her skin are just morphing into the color of her tongue. For real.
But I had 3 slices and stopped when I was full. So actually, yes, that was...
The idea is to learn how to eat pizza normally, not avoiding it entirely.
I can't believe. She's like, oops, P.S., postscript. I forgot to put this part in. Let me just do a voiceover right here. Oh my God. This is literally her career. This is her career. I can't. Off topic, but I'm a week into fasting and just up to 18 hours fasting. Wow, 6 hours. Oh my, good for you. You're going to look like a movie star, Shannon. Who's she trying to convince? I don't know. That's when she trolls us. She's glowing like Dee Reynolds on a sunny in Philly. Oh my God, that's a good one. She's glowing like, what's his name from Twilight? Kee. Oh my God, this is great.
Actually, very good progress. All right, so...
Edward, thank you. From Twilight. It's called the Twilight filter with no sunlight.
Let's try a bite of this.
Because you got to think about it. I mean, the lighting's okay in there, but even her, her monkey paws are like glowing. You know, when they put that model, the powder finish filter, that's what it is. Powder finish. Easy. That doesn't even sound fresh. Why would it crunch? Chicken salad croissant. Why is it crunching? When I eat a bakery croissant with egg salad, it doesn't crunch unless it's toasted. Who would toast chicken salad? No, it's dry. No, it's dry. It's dry. It's stale.
There's dill. I'm making a big deal about the dill.
Listen. Holy crap. That's like you bit into styrofoam. What's happening? Maybe it's not real. Maybe it was like a decoration. Maybe it's not real food. Yes, I love egg salad. I can only eat it like once every 3 or 4 months, you know, because it is so fattening, especially on a croissant. Here we go. Here comes that yummy soup you can't get enough of. Dip your sandwich in it. It might soften it up. Look at, drop the rest off. Have you ever seen her take, look at, she's already scared. She's already scared, look at her. I'll bet you those farts just made the whole place smell like onion. Hot onion farts. Look at her face, she don't want to do it. She don't want to do it. Now, we have never seen her take more off the spoon, ever in my lifetime.
That's very good. The croissant is good.
Ha.
Sorry, baby girl, but I need to drink.
Now, keep in mind that we believe that cat has been lapping up that Diet Coke. Diet Coke? Is that toxic for cats? What are we doing? Put your soda in a glass so she can see the bubbles, but it has a top on it. Yeah, she threw the spoon down. I seen that. She's taking a drink to wash the onion off. 3 types of onion. Oh, God. I don't even like one.
This food is really delicious.
Is it, though? Is it? How's that lettuce today? Yeah, looks a little weathered. Ugh. Oh, no. That's been in the fridge for a few days. Ah! Is it hard to, like, just Google, like, what's toxic? Is a diet soda toxic to cats? Is this hard? What did it take? Oh, no. The answer is no. Cats can safely drink soda. Artificial sweeteners, though. Okay. Okay. I should have put in diet. I did put in diet. How bad is... Okay, can they... Whoa, the toxic is... Yeah, the diet. Maybe she's trying to... Never mind. So there are a number of ingredients that can be... Here we go. How bad is soda for cats? What should I do if my cat accidentally drinks the soda? What about if you intentionally give it to your cat? Okay, so why is soda bad? Well, caffeine. It's a stimulant, which is probably why she has the zoomies. Let's see, artificial sweeteners. In some cases, certain brands of soda might use xylitol as a sweetener. While xylitol is much more toxic for dogs than cats, it's still an ingredient you want to keep your kitty away from. Some cats might have a problem properly digesting sodas from the carbonation. They might get hyperactive, diarrhea, vomiting, increased heart rate, and they may seem very weak. Make up your mind. Are they hyper or weak? So we don't know. There you go. Have fun.
I didn't put a mountain of bay leaf. So they cook all of their meals. They prepare all their meals, which I like.
So that's the only thing she made was the onion soup with a splash of squash. The rest was part of the diet box? Okay. Yeah, good thing she didn't have kids. Be Pepsi in the bottle. They'd be running around all dirty, right? Snotty nose. Pepsi in their bottle. I can picture it now. Toenails not cut, right? I can picture it. Yeah, sure. Diet Pepsi's in here saying, you can give me the babies. There you go.
That's really good.
Is it though? Sagging diaper.
So yeah, sometimes I'll order out, sometimes I won't, but I'm gonna have dinner with you guys.
Why? Why is this important? Is this just lazy content? Just to get a video up? Well, I'm gonna eat anyway. Might as well film it. Is there gonna be a subject in this damn video? Or do we just gotta watch her eat a wilted salad over onion soup and 6 different pastas with a big chunk of chicken sausage? I don't know what kind of diet box would have all these carbs.
I know people were saying, I wanted to talk a bit about the
Oh, good! We finally get a subject! Yay!
policies of...
Uh-oh, hypocrisies. Here we go. Oh, who's she gonna compare herself to? Because she always says, well, this person's doing it. This person's doing it.
Eating disorder policy of YouTube.
Oh, well, you know, they do not, before you start your bullshit, they do not define it, just like they don't define sensitive content. And let me tell you one thing, since you're a social justice warrior, right? There are people out there that if you trigger just the right amount of people, they can make it against terms of service under sensitive content. Because if those people that are triggered by what you do say, and they're sensitive, they could go to YouTube and say, I'm sensitive to her content. I don't like it. They could say it about your shisha smoking. They could say it about anything anyone does. Because guess what? It's cancer culture. And it's because of people like you with opinions that really don't matter in the world. But if you get in a big enough group with your opinions, you all of a sudden become an organization. Welcome to the internet. Social media.
So if you look it up,
Why are you looking under official blog of news and events that has nothing to do with YouTube? That is an article on someone's opinion by Dr. Graham. Are you kidding me?
which I have,
That's not a YouTube TOS. Do you even read your TOS?
to avoid being ignorant on the subject.
Well, that's the problem. Cher says, social justice is so different from SJWs. They've ruined it. That's the problem. They take social justices that should be rectified in the world. But they choose which ones will benefit certain officials, okay? Because there are things out there that are very important, but they get poo-pooed because they don't want to deal with those social issues. So when they don't want to deal with the social issue, they let people, I'm trying to explain this without it being, Tigsy, I can't think when you're in the background wanting a carrot. So what it is we're going to cater to everyone with feelings, but it just depends on what feelings you're having, whether we're going to get on board or not. That's pretty much the narrative. So that's why you get warriors. If they come together and they shake their fist in a big enough group, then corporations, because, you know, social justice warriors can ruin a business by being a big enough crowd. Do you see what I'm saying? So they have to address it in some way. Either they'll, put out an article, oh, we hear you, and then that's the end of it. Or it's so weird how it works. But yes, there are social justices out there that should be addressed, but it's the warriors that decide which ones they're going to scream about on the internet. And then it either dies down or it gets noticed.
And
Her mattress is behind her, Bebop. Her mattress is behind her.
by the way, the soup is like sweet a little bit.
How? How? We seen the ingredients, people. Where would it be sweet? 3 different kind of onions, chicken broth, bouillon cubes. She probably, I just don't feel like the squash is sweet enough. That's why people put butter and brown sugar on it. Something ain't right. Sweet. BS. Look at your face. You don't even want to swallow it. You're holding it in your cheeks, ma'am. Yep, there's the 2x4 at the edge of the couch.
And
Crunch. Do you think she put that in the air fryer with chicken salad and what else was on that? Cucumbers or what was that? Cucumber? I don't even know. No. I make the best chicken salad. You'll never know, Chantal. Of course her blood pressure's off the charts. Think about it. She goes out in the heat for 10 minutes and she feels like she's going to pass out. Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know. Dill. Oh, that's right. So we put that in the air fryer. Yeah, can you imagine heating up chicken salad? No. No, not warm. That's mush. That's gross. I got to get him a carrot.
I think it's more tailored to anorexia. And because they have clauses that specifically talk about glorifying it, like not eating, body shaming weight in regards to eating disorders and things like that. The wording was interesting, but there's nothing in there about binge eating. They don't specifically name eating disorders, but at the same time,
yeah, that's what YouTube does. Or I should say Google. It's not YouTube. Google took over YouTube. Okay, they own it. So they're going to be part of the social justice world. Right? So when people come to Google and say, she's triggering me because she's talking that she's... Listen, if you were just sitting here eating and it was your normal meal and didn't say a word about you having an eating disorder, there's your problem, Miriam. There's your problem. You literally diagnosed yourself and then showed proof that you are saying a doctor says you have an eating disorder. So no, what you did was you just put your disorder in everyone's face as you continue to eat foods in mass amounts. So what you're doing is displaying what you have openly admitted that you have, which could trigger people. Obviously, it triggered Quirky while she's trying to work on herself, right? So this is the problem. I know you don't get this, and you had to Google and try to figure out what it meant, but that's what it means. That's like an alcoholic saying, yeah, I'm an alcoholic, but watch me drink this whole bottle of whiskey on camera, on YouTube. Oh, well, I'm working on it. Do you see now? Do you see the difference here? Oh my God.
They do mention that they want to encourage people to continue to share their stories.
Wow. You know what? I'm not doing it. She's not baiting me.
So me talking about my eating disorder and showing my struggles and how I'm choosing to eat in recovery is all considered sharing my story.
This is a 10-year-old trying to explain to mom before you get an ass beating. It's like you're like Judge Judy. You're like the Judge Judy courtroom, right? Representing yourself. I know she thinks she's so smart. Recovery. She was looking for a topic that would be hot, that she could get more views. That's how simple this is. And so in her little brain, she thought these trigger words would draw a bigger audience. But when people said, all you're drawing is the eyes of YouTube with their terms of service. So the fact that you are not in counseling, you are not seeing a therapist, you are not doing anything with your verbiage that would even suggest you're in recovery, you are literally pissing people off, which you love to do, by the way. But it's up to YouTube. You don't get to decide what they consider an eating disorder. You don't get to decide that, ma'am. Just like you have your own version of cyberbullying, slander, defamation, right? You can say whatever you want about anybody, their kids, and if anybody says anything funny to you, I'll show you, I'll strike you down for a week. Your day's coming if you don't see that. All from your own doing. And this time, I'm pretty sure they're not going to give it back to you. You'll be out there greeting people at the Walmart.
I'm not sitting here saying, hey guys, come binge with me.
You just don't get it. Why aren't you moaning over healthy food? How come you're not moaning? You know, the endorphins, the dopamine release. How come we're not seeing that with the healthy food? But you're saying you're not trying to entice people. So when you eat the other food and you're moaning and rolling your eyes back in your head, that's not triggering anyone. Okay, got it. Got it.
I'm also not eating a dangerous amount of food, which in that case, compared to most mukbangers, I mean, they would have to get rid.
You do understand you have thousands of videos where you did. I showed your McDonald's breakfast. I showed your McDonald's. So that's a lie, because YouTube will go back as far as they want. They'll go back 4 years, 5 years to see if this is a legit problem on your channel. I would get smarter if I were, nah. Keep doing what you're doing, girl. Never mind.
Of all mukbangers.
Oh, here comes the comparison. Here comes the comparison. Do any of these people say they have eating disorder, or are they doing it for comedy? Are they doing it for comedy? Or did they all say they have eating disorders? Did they? I didn't think so.
Thin or...
Yours is always mental illness. They're probably putting on a show. Can we do it? Like a challenge. Oh yeah, they say challenge. Okay. They don't say, curing my binge eating disorder. That's not what their titles say, ma'am.
But even competitive eaters, that's not binge eating. Binge eating is a psychological disorder. It's not just...
That you admitted to having.
How much...
On your channel.
People who overeat don't necessarily have binge eating disorder.
You're a trauma dumper. You're not an entertainment source. When you talk about that stuff, you're trauma dumping. You want pity. They don't. They're putting on a show.
That's where it gets.
skewed in your brain.
into the semantics and
God.
points here.
And now I know why you like Jim Carrey movies.
So,
There ain't no eye rolling going on here, is there? What? Which one? Pick one. Which one's There's no way I could even eat that much right there. Yuck.
maybe you think a meal is for 800 people, but it's not, okay?
That was the dumbest thing, I gotta say, up to date that I can remember that you have ever said.
Like my video where I was eating a salad and a side of sweet potato fries. Someone was like, oh, nice, you're glorifying a binge eating disorder.
I don't know who said that, but that was stupid. About as stupid as this rationalizing you're doing.
By eating for a family of 8. Like, if you're feeding your family a few side fries and you're splitting a single salad, like, somebody should call the freaking protective services on you for...
What has kids got to do with anything? What are you, a kid? Are you a kid? What are you doing? You're almost 40. And you're always going after parents. What is wrong with you?
For underfeeding your family, because that's...
You're literally encouraging people. Well, thank God people that feed their kids healthy salads are not making videos. Amen.
I'm not saying go do that, because some people will get that idea.
That's exactly what you just said.
Don't do it, but I'm just using that as an example. That's like...
What an example. What an example.
I mean, come on. That's not family food. That's like individual.
In your distorted mind.
Give me a break.
Swallow it. Yeah, I'm starting to listen. I'm starting to think this solitary confinement is definitely having its effects. Maybe it's because she used to distract us by doing things, and we got to look around the room at the villa and find the condiment bottles. I mean, we literally made it a hidden seek. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that she's not living her life like she was, it's like she's becoming more narrowed. Like mentally, it is actually becoming like. You know what I'm saying? What is she? What's happening to her in Kuwait, please? I mean, she's unsocialized at this point. And it seems like it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Like her thinking, her logic is becoming more muted. You know, that's what happens, though, when you can't go out and experience life and go do things, and your brain's always working out different things you want to do, you can do. She could do anything in the westernized world. And now this confinement has got her like on a one-track mind, which happens to be just YouTube and the parents and the people and it's bizarre. But I'm here for it.
So I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
No bubbles bursted here.
But I have a right to talk about my journey on my channel.
We've been waiting for you to talk about your journey. So how is it, ma'am? Can you do a Q&A? Oh, that's right. She won't. That's private. I can't talk about that. But you can talk about medical records, releasing urine results, and okay. Oh my God. Yeah, she's becoming as feral as the cat.
I also have a right to eat what I want
And we have a right to say, what are you eating? What are you eating? Yeah, journey to where? There's nothing. This is a bunch of non-tent.
And eat on camera.
She cannot have one meal without potatoes or noodles or rice. But she, she did with the butter chicken. I don't know how that was possible, but she even has a rice cooker and orders out rice.
The very thing I'm trying to avoid.
Oh, look at everyone lean in. What's that? The sun, life, your family. What is it?
Is this negative attitude towards food as an overweight person?
You don't have a negative attitude towards food. You love food. Why would you have a negative attitude towards it? Oh, you mean this stuff? Yeah, we can see it. It's all over your face. She's trying, people. She's trying not to have a negative attitude about this healthy food. Everybody, get on board. That looks fabulous. I'll bet it tastes yummy.
That shame of, what are you eating on camera for? You're
Yes, why?
eating way too much. That perpetuates eating disorders.
Then don't eat on camera. Oh my God, clean the house. Oh, that's right. Ay, 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 ay. Do y'all feel like you're losing brain cells every time you try to listen to this logic? I do. I do. Put a 1 in the chat. Jeez. Thank God we have each other. Tiggs, now what?
So, yeah.
You know what makes me sad? Not only does the unhealthy food make me ill to watch, but so does the healthy food for some reason. Is it because she can't cook? Is that what I'm thinking? Because I have seen better salads in the dumpster behind a grocery store when it comes to lettuce quality. I mean, she bought all those vegetables. Questions! We're going to see it. We're going to see it in the movie one. I don't know why there's so much food involved in going to the movies, but there is. Your cells are fading. Your brain cells, yeah. Are you done? I would be too. I'd be like, that's enough.
Say what you want. It's been working for me.
Has it? We're going to go see in just a minute. Did you hear that thing hit the table? Even the cat don't want it. Is the cat still down there drinking her pop? Probably. It's like her cat with a glass of soda is like a kid with an iPad when you want to be left alone.
I'm not trying to be sassy. I'm just trying to be informative.
And maybe you should do more research than some blogger on the internet calls himself a doctor. Maybe you should actually look into YouTube's terms of service.
So good.
Is it?
Wow.
Wow. Ah. Pushing the envelope with that. Ah. I mean, I am proud of her. She's eating soup and salad. We could have done without the pasta, but whatever. She needs a filler.
My cat is laying beside my Pepsi.
Nobody cares.
So what are you guys having for dinner? Butternut squash was on sale, so I thought I'll make a really good soup. And it's honestly so high in fiber and vitamins.
And onions. That's why it's clearing your sinuses.
I love it.
Did she even strain out anything, or is it all just in there chunky?
One of my favorite meals ever, soup and sandwich. A good soup and a good sandwich.
It's my favorite too.
And it was so easy because you want a trick? If you're making soup with squash,
Oh my God. Please tell us, Martha Stewart.
poke a few holes in it, put it on some aluminum paper or baking sheet, put it in the oven for like an hour and 10 minutes until tender on 425.
Really? Or why don't you just cut it in half and put it in the air fryer for 10 minutes? Who runs an oven for an hour? What'd she say? An hour and how long? Who in the heat? It is 100. Hey Siri. Uh-oh. Hold on. Never mind. It goes straight to my husband's phone because he's sitting in the living room. 425 is what she said. For an hour and something.
You don't have to.
What are you making? Chicken wings or squash? Are you serious?
But you don't have to do anything. You don't have to cut it because I know how hard it is to cut butternut squash, especially if you don't have a good knife like I don't.
Ah, there it is.
So I should get a knife.
That was enough.
But honestly, those are things that I just don't really care about. Like, if I can make do somehow, then I will.
You have the internet at your fingertips. Why can't you just bring up a recipe and follow it? Follow the recipe.
With what I have, you know.
Well, why don't you start charting out recipes and then go buy the ingredients? That's what every woman in the world over the age of 20 does. It's 113 in Kuwait right now. Holy crap. And it's 5:47 p.m. What's with that? Huh?
We're pretty much just using the cutlery. Someone had a pretty good kitchen setup. You know, for the size of his old place.
I'm sure Salah has events to go to, but I'm pretty sure she don't go.
His bachelor pad. I liked it there. It was cozy.
Then why'd you move from the shack? Well, you know, the one with the bed in the living room. Yuck. And I knew it.
Alright. So that's the policy. You can read it yourself. I can put a link to it if I remember. But on YouTube with eating disorder.
And you could be right, Dita. I mean, maybe whatever underlying thing she's had going on was not really noticeable until she came to Kuwait. Or it is getting more prominent with age, right? But it does seem like whatever she's got going on, you know, she said mental health. We'll just go with that word. Is becoming more, it's bringing it forward. This solitary confinement thing is kind of bringing it forward. I don't know. But it's becoming more noticeable in Kuwait, that's for sure.
And I honestly think
Yes, prominent. Thank you.
they were partly forced to add
I know, it's called silverware. I don't know why she calls it cutlery.
clause like that because of all the complaints and petitions they were getting about Eugenia Cooney.
Why are you bringing her into this? Well, let me tell you something. YouTube is not promoting that, and YouTube probably listen, she has corporate lawyers. She has copyright, sorry. She has copyright lawyers. She has literally paid to be a protected subject, which is so bizarre. But let me be honest, the money, yeah, trust me, she's protected legally. You're not. You're like the rest of us. I dare you to put a clip of her video up right here. Do it right here. Why don't you insert it? See what happens. Not even 5 seconds, you'll find out. If you were doing a live stream and you did that, your live stream would go black. And you know it. She has copyright lawyers. She's protected from everything.
And a lot of pro-Anna sites and stuff like that.
What does Pro-Ann have to do with you? Why are you always comparing yourself to everyone just so you can get away with whatever you want? In the end, it will be YouTube's decision. You have a theory that they bought the food, but it's for the neighbors? You mean all the vegetables? Who knows? I only need 7 more subs on my No Madness Adventure channel to hit the 1,000. Oh, yay! Thank you. I didn't know that.
She's more influential to young
Last time I checked, I needed 27.
people because, let's face it, I don't have many young people watching me. Maybe childish adults, but not young.
What audience were you looking for? Maybe that would be a good, honest subject. What audience are you trying to get? I'm trying to get people who can make no madness out of your madness. It's so bewildering to me that you have a channel still after all you've said and done in just even the last 2 days.
Young people.
I mean, I looked over on the Twitter. I put her name in on the Twitter, and I would have thought I was on Kiwi Farms. All the @Team YouTubes. It was insane with clips and links and anger. And how could you even be proud of that? The link to my other channel is right below your name, Stephanie. Thank you.
And I'll never glorify a binge.
You mean by rolling your eyes back in your head and moaning? Okay.
Like I said, you can think that you've seen a binge on my channel. You haven't.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Not once.
And I don't want to. If some of the stuff you've done isn't even close to a binge, I don't want to see it. You're right.
I've overeaten. But so does anyone who does a mukbang.
Ugh, I don't want to listen to this anymore. Her logic makes me feel like I never even went to college. Okay, let's go to the movie night. And let's see if this looks like, I don't know, a BE.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Alright guys, so this vlog is kind of a mess. It's just a mixture of clips that I
You could back off from the microphone with your voiceovers, please.
have left over,
I can hear the spit dripping from your teeth.
including our date night, but there's a
And your breath.
food in this vlog, so I just decided to include it on
Ain't she sweet? TikTok leggings on her head. Ah, the waffle pants.
my Foodie Beauty channel. So you're gonna
Yeah. I have a question. Why are you doing a couples video on your Foodie Beauty channel? Because you gave up on the couples channel.
be bunch of things from things that I've eaten in the
Oh, that's why. Got it. We're going to add all the things you've eaten. Why? This is called movie night.
past little while, to movie night, to grocery haul,
So pretty much a bunch of hodgepodge of shit. Lazy content. Got it.
all this and that. So enjoy this vlog. Thanks for watching, guys.
Didn't she just make a statement? Who orders a platter like this unless you're having a party?
All right, so I don't even know when remember when we ate this, but it was in my phone.
I don't remember when we ate this. Ma'am, every video has a date and a time.
And so I meant to show you guys
Unless you have a flip phone.
this breakfast/lunch.
Breakfast! I gotta admit, those wraps look pretty damn good.
That we ordered. It's Saj, and Saj is a flatbread, very thin flatbread, popular in Syria and Lebanon, but
It looks good. It really looks good because somebody else made it, but it looks good.
Around the Middle East in general.
I know. TCOB. I deleted your comment over the other channel.
And they fill it with
We're trying to keep that channel all about the van build. All about the van build, TCOB.
mortadella, feta cheese, vegetables, za'atar, labna, falafel. Comes with French fries and a huge tub of mayonnaise and ketchup. And we were actually really surprised at the size of this, and we just had tons of leftover.
You were surprised at the size of it. So I'm going to guess, how did you order this? If you had no idea the size of it, how did you order it? Were you just surprised? Were you just surprised when it came? Oh my God, look at that. Oh my.
As we could not finish this. And they put a slice of fresh cucumber in between every one. And it was actually really, really delicious.
That means it's gone.
And comes with my favorite pickles, of course. So yeah, we ate this one day, I think maybe.
Your voice is getting awful raspy and deep. You might want to put the shisha down.
A couple weeks ago or something.
So that tells me you do change the range of your voice. So you sound like a sweet little girl. Ah, that's got to be a healthy meal. That must be one of the healthy meals.
All right, a lot of you wondered if I still eat the diet meals, and I do. And this is one of them. This is rice.
Never mind.
Lentil.
Good job.
And some kind of seasoned chicken with a yogurt sauce. And a salad with a quite nice dressing. Actually, it was like a pomegranate balsamic type of dressing, I think.
Like you just had in your last video. This woman got a whole bottle of it. Just keeps with every salad.
So, yeah, this was actually a very delicious, satisfying meal.
Isn't that couscous? Aren't those little balls couscous? Oh, and a cake. Of course, cake.
And the dessert I had with it this day is some kind of like a cake. It had like an orange flavor to it with coconut.
I'm going to say, you probably said, if you send me one more apple for dessert, we're going to be boxing in the streets. Rice in it. It looks like couscous.
Really moist and very yummy, actually.
Of course, that's the only thing you were looking forward to. You probably just tossed the rest of it. Here we go. It's movie date night. Insidious the Red Door. Speaking of red doors and red rooms. What's the point of... That's not scary music, by the way. What's the point of a parking garage? See, they go at 1 in the morning, so it's nobody there. What's with the peace signs? Is that like gang sign? You're missing a finger. West Coast, baby! course, we're at the snack bar. It's not happening. I'm not listening to them ding dings. Oh, look, she got her nachos. Got her. That's not nachos. Why is he What is going on? Those are Doritos with some hot cheese and jalapenos. That's not nachos. This is what we talked about for 2 days? A bag of freaking Doritos? What did that cost you? A bag of Doritos and you dip it in hot cheese? That is not nachos. How embarrassing. Doritos. Wow, the camera angles. Ah! Don't jump scare me like that again. You do not look comfortable. You do, and those seats are bigger than an airline seat. That was like Doritos and hot cheese. You were excited about Doritos. Here I was expecting to see some really good nachos. I don't know what the music is. Just stupid.
Well, everything is closed in the mall.
Yeah, even if Salah films her at angles that are not attractive or flattering, she still edits it and puts it up.
Alright, babe, so let's rate the movie. What do you say?
I would say like maybe a 4.
Can we have found a place that, an area that's not so loud? I mean, honestly, there's nobody in the mall. All the doors are closed. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Why aren't we somewhere quieter? And why are you swaying, Miss Uncomfortable?
4 out of 10. It was like kind of boring and
Low budget.
I don't know. It was just.
Well, if you would have read the reviews, you probably wouldn't have seen that movie because everybody said it was a snore fest. So read the reviews. But we know you like to go to horror flicks because there's no love scenes, no romance, no beautiful women running around in bikinis on the beach. We know.
I didn't like it.
I just was sleeping the whole time.
You fell asleep.
3 hours.
You fell asleep for 3 hours? I don't blame you. It was 1 o'clock in the morning.
But it was an
You just took her to appease her.
taking it with you anyway.
Yeah. Same here.
Oh, no. Oh, the infamous love pinch.
Let's go home to Julia.
Yeah, I miss Julia. Let's go, guys. I guess someone's scared here.
You see what he's doing. But she edits it.
Someone missed their daddy.
What do you mean, daddy? I thought people that humanize animals are weird and creepy. If you treat your animal like a child, you're just creepy and weird. This is weird. Someone missed their daddy. You see this? She doesn't believe in anything. She doesn't stand for anything. Oh, God. Why does this always make you very weird? If he lived with you, this would be an all day, every day. You wouldn't giggle every time he holds the cat.
Aww.
He's like, gotta go. That was fun.
Did you miss your daddy?
Daddy again? Really? You weirdo. I told you this was their love child.
Sweet girl.
Oh, my God. I have to reevaluate my entire life after these live streams. I actually go out. Not only do I touch grass, I am like, honey, take me anywhere. Please get me out into the world. Socialize me. Please get me out of here. I do this every time I end one of these lives because I don't want to ever feel like I'm losing it. Ah.
So
I know that kitty cat really does love him.
cute.
Is this New York City hat going to be an everyday occurrence now? Did some girl tell him he looked hot in a hat? Is that what we're dealing with here? We just avoiding a haircut? Did she eat all the haircut budget money? I just don't know.
All right.
What in dessert-filled fucking hell box is this? Dip and dip? Oh my God.
This is the next morning from our date night.
Morning. So you didn't go to bed until you ate this? Because we know your movie was at 1 in the morning and it was 3 hours long. So that would be 4. Let's say you got home about 4:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. Is this what we picked up on the way home? I'm going to guess so.
And we decided to have a nice breakfast together from Dip and Dip. If you guys have not had this, you're missing out. It's a huge crepe with 2 kinds of chocolate and
Yes, he does. Ain't that sweet? Yes, he does. Like a bulldog.
lots of berries.
An English bulldog.
So this was actually a really delicious, indulgent breakfast.
Oh, my, could any of you eat this for breakfast?
And it was nice to enjoy it with my love.
Really?
Very chocolatey and so worth the price. It's one of the best crepes I've ever had.
A crepe covered in chocolate at 4:30 in the morning? No, ma'am. No.
Do you like your box?
We're not doing this. No. No.
Food order has arrived. I'm just going to show you what we got here in this grocery haul.
Holy bags of groceries.
So stay tuned.
There's only, and let's just say there are 2 of you living there. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I bring in like 3 bags of groceries for the 2 of us.
All right, guys. So first round here.
Who's eating all this? I mean, has anybody ever bought like 10, 12 tomatoes?
I'm especially showing you.
There's the eggplant. Who buys an entire bag of eggplant? What is she putting eggplant on? I'm sorry, I'm 58 years old. I haven't put eggplant on anything in my entire life. I mean, is she making eggplant parmesan? Is she an actual cook now? If I'm going to be honest with you, the woman that everybody was like, she's Slaw's wife, blah, blah, blah. She does cooking videos. Did you know she has a video with her vegetable haul like this? With the bags open. She does. But she uses hers because she does cooking videos. You make baba ganoush. Has she ever made baba ganoush? Oh, his sisters make it. How do you know that? How do you know? Is this for his sisters? Is she buying everybody in Kuwait? I mean, Salah's family. That makes sense.
You guys, this because you're not going to believe how much most of this food cost.
Don't care. What do you want, a budget? Listen, could you try to stretch out your videos where you would actually have one buying groceries in Kuwait on a budget? There's a good video. But why are we morphing everything into one? You have morphed everything into one 11-minute video. This is lazy.
Remember I did a grocery haul before where everything was 150 fills? Like some things were 150 fills, I should say. And
back off from the mic.
You might hear bad noise. It's my cat. It has been reduced to 95 fills, which translates to about 42 cents Canadian. That is crazy. So the squash, 42 cents per. A whole kilo of potatoes is 42 cents. Kilo of Kuwaiti cucumber, 40.
Let me guess, 42 cents.
2 cents. This is mint and coriander. I use a lot in my sauces and in salads. And And we have a kilo of
She act like she cooks.
eggplants, 42 cents per kilo. This is like 2 kilos. We doubled up on this stuff. Per kilo of tomato, 42 cents. Kilo of onions, 42 cents. Kilo of oranges,
Let me guess, 42 cents.
42 cents.
Oh my God. Couldn't you have just said all of this? Why are we going bag to bag to bag?
And then I just got some spring onions as well.
We know, you put them in that soup.
All right, so round 2 here.
Who needs all those lemons? What are we doing with lemons? Why are those sodas not full? Is that a thing over there? I mean, the ounces are on the bottle, right? It's got to whatever.
We have some
I would think with all that air in there, it would lose its fizz.
boxes of tomato paste.
Yeah, when you have lemons, make lemon drops.
This particular store didn't have tomato sauce, but that's okay because I just I make my own tomato sauce with
We know, we've seen it.
roasted tomatoes and garlic,
The Italians all drop to the floor.
and sometimes onions. And I just add tomato paste
And
and
cream. And cream.
a bit of water or broth, and it's kind of the same thing.
Okay.
We have some Lux. This is the first time trying this body wash, but
I think you're going to need a bigger bottle.
we really need some body wash, and
What's this wee shit? He ain't putting that on romantic hibiscus. Is there such a thing as a romantic hibiscus? 24-hour long-lasting fragrance. I'll bet that stuff is so strong. Ew-wee. Yeah. I would have tossed that in the shower and never showed it. Stop it. 24-hour fragrance.
we're supposed to make a trip to Bath and Body Works at some point, but I'm going to try this actually, romantic hibiscus. So yeah, I'm going to try this
She's all 24-hour. Yes.
body wash and see how it goes.
See how it goes. What are the parameters of testing it? Going 2 days without a shower? What do you mean, see how it goes? What does she mean? What does she mean, see how it goes? Obviously, you cracked it open to smell it. So what do you mean? What testing are we doing? My goodness. You can't make this shit up.
We have some shredded mozzarella.
That's how I say it. Chantal, bring yourself up to the microphone in this chat. 575 people, one of them is you. I have questions. What do you mean? You're going to test that body wash and see. What's the testing going on, Foodie? She's in here. She's always in here, lurking. Come on now. I need to know.
More pita.
I don't do body wash. I can't stand it. I think it's a waste of product. I like to use natural bars. You know what? Let me tell you something, Foodie. When you use natural bars that are not perfumed, did you know that it actually, the longer you use them, the less odor your body has. You don't need, in my case, you don't need deodorant. You don't need anything because it has all the natural ingredients your body's craving. You know, it's kind of like intuitive showering.
Pita bread. Just a few things of pita bread.
Plus, I shower every day. I'm sure that helps.
Pretty big staple here. And it's been a while. I haven't had my little buddy here. This looks like
What the heck is that?
a chicken version of Kim Jong-un.
Hot chicken flavor ramen. Ma'am, that stuff's so full of sodium and there is absolutely no benefit from it. It's just filler food. It's gross.
Don't you
You will
think?
never catch me eating a ramen noodle packed with sodium. Never.
Oh, Okay, so they were all out of the cream carbonara.
I can't believe how excited she is about these ramen noodles. That's some budget food right there. I'm nothing against it, but I'm going to be honest with you. She will cook it according to the directions. Anybody else would throw the packet away, use the noodles because they're cheap, right? And they will dress it up with broccoli and all kinds of cabbage, all kinds of yummy stuff. Because cabbage is actually good for you, especially if you want to, do a little bit of detoxing in the body, right? And it is. You can use the noodles, but you can dress them up.
And other flavors I liked. And it's because these noodles are becoming so popular.
No, they're not.
If you have not tried my noodle recipe, or there's so many going around anyway.
Oh, write a cookbook, sell it on Amazon.
You have to definitely try these because these noodles are delicious.
No, I'm good.
So I'm going to
watch the cat running back and forth.
Show you at the end of this video how I make mine because I'm definitely digging into these the minute I finish this video.
Of course you are. Not the vegetables.
Okay.
I bet you're going to have a bottle of that soda too.
Some lemons.
Miss Powers goes, I told Salwa that Chantel really likes apples for dessert. Good for you. Keep those apples coming. She could even have a nice little, that woman really is not good. It's almost like she's trolling Chantel because she really could go the extra mile and just make a little fruit salad with a little whipped cream as a dessert. And it would be satiating. But an apple, yeah, that's kind of you might as well throw it at her, lady.
Just some Diet Pepsi for me, some Pepsi for Salah, some tissue.
Okay. Why we need so much tissue? We crying a lot over there? Oh, that's right. She puts it on the floor and wipes her mouth with tissue.
Berry juice. I love this juice by Amrai.
Sugar, 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 sugar.
And this is the most unbelievable.
They're called eggs.
For you guys. This huge pack of eggs here is
42 cents?
95 fills, so 42 cents.
There it is. You should have listen, you should have done this separate and called it the 42-cent grocery haul.
For all of these eggs.
Yeah, they're Salah's happy tissues. Oh my God, that took me by surprise. You cry of happiness when you're playing GTA. You're right.
Like every time we order online, we just get everything from that list because, you can't go wrong, right?
She loves to lay in bed and make lists, order things, without being able to do the Amazon truck. She's doing grocery hauls. Grocery hauls. Jackson.
Oh, hello, that's crazy. Like in Canada, eggs are like $5,
So what? Oh, wow, it's a whole difference of $4. Oh, no. Tell us you're broke without telling us you're broke.
For like a dozen, so yeah.
Who eats that many eggs? They probably go bad before you eat them all.
So
high in cholesterol.
That is...
Look at this cat. Let me out of this place. Oh my God. Is that even normal if you're... Oh, somebody's playing with a laser. Got it.
That has the zoomies?
I think I seen the red dot. Yep. That's good. Make the cat insane with a red dot.
Julia. She loves the laser.
Yep.
That's the haul.
I don't see anything to even make a meal. I really don't. Are we going to scramble some eggs and squirt them with lemon and put them over, scrambled eggs over the noodles and then wrap them in a tortilla? Is this what we're doing? And some mozzarella? How is this a haul? This isn't like a week's worth of planning out your grocery, like cooking. When I go, there's a whole lot of like chicken breast, turkey, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like meals for a week. That's the problem. And what do we need all these lemons for? I'm so confused.
Just a little top up of some necessities. And
We also did get some cases of water, but I'm not going to show you those because those mini waters, they're also just 95 fills per pack.
42 cents for a case of water. Okay, they're minis, so there's that. I paid $2.99 for 32 bottles of purified water that are 8 ounces. Who cares?
Good deal. So I'm going to show you now how I make these noodles.
All right, do it.
Yes. I'm not going to use cream this time, but just
Thank God, because that's gross.
watch. Okay, you guys, here it is.
You didn't show us how to make them. You didn't. What do you mean you were going to show us how to make them? I didn't see any broccoli in the haul. Must be frozen.
My spicy, cheesy Samyang Korean
Yuck.
noodles with air fried broccoli with some salt and pepper and a little bit of butter.
Yeah, was it 42 cents per kilogram or kilo, or was it 42 cents per bag? That didn't even make sense.
Yum.
No, ma'am. Why would you put that disgusting sauce on that with broccoli? You should have mixed the broccoli in with the noodles, maybe a little butter, right? Little Parmesan. But why the cream? Why is it always creamy? That makes me so ill. It's like hospital food. Yeah, it's like SpaghettiOs.
So basically,
Yeah, the broccoli's definitely overcooked. Yep. I steam mine and then I sear it in a pan. With butter, onion powder, and garlic.
I just used a package of these noodles,
Yeah?
the cheese flavored Samyang noodles,
Okay.
and I boiled them in a bit of water. Then
Uh-huh.
I added some Kraft cheese spread.
Spread? What is Kraft cheese spread? Is she talking Velveeta? Or is it like Velveeta? What is a cheese spread? What's a cheese spread?
Some whole milk,
With milk? Cheese spread and milk. Why is it red?
and I let that boil. Add with the seasoning packets inside.
So you did a hot seasoning packet with milk. It's liquid cheese, like Cheese Whiz. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And then I added some mozzarella cheese.
Where?
Yum.
Why did you heat up the Cheese Whiz and use it to dip your broccoli in? What are we doing?
All right.
Ah! Why do we have a litter box with a piece of poo in it? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my God, what a way to end the stream.
I'm sorry if this grosses you out even
No, you're not. No, you're not sorry.
but I had to show you how cute her face is.
I thought you were going to say her poo is.
She's so proud. Recently I told you guys that she sometimes would poop on the ground.
Because she's an outdoor cat. Oh my God, I swear the YouTubes is where insanity flourishes and intellect naps.
But pee always in the box, and I tried some positive reinforcement.
What, you give it an M&M every time? What? How do you do positive reinforcements with a cat? What in the Diet Pepsi running out of that cat's ass are you talking about?
Methods with her, basically treat motivating her every time she goes poop in the box, and also
Oh my God, it's not a dog. It is a street cat, ma'am. It wants to be outside. Give her life back, please.
like just be
I'm telling you, Sammy, it's getting weirder and weirder every day she stays in Kuwait. It is getting weirder and weirder. I'm making my husband take me to the moon today. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get this stuff out of my head.
being,
I recommend the same, Chantal.
oh wow, making a huge deal. So every time she goes Number two, in her box, she comes to kind of cue me by doing some kind of cute thing.
What? Let me get this straight. Okay, cat in a hat. Here we go. Here we go. The cat craps in the litter, doesn't bury it, then comes over to tell you so you can come look, and you give it a treat. Press X to doubt. All cats bury. Why isn't this buried? I'm done. Jenny, I know. I don't even know what to... Look, Mommy, look, I'm telling you, things are happening with the solitary confinement.
So I follow her, and she comes with me to the box, and
What's happening? What is happening? Film it or it didn't happen.
she does this little twirl around, and she looks at me like, look what I did, look what I did. So I
Like a ballerina, does she?
had to share that with you. So if you're having trouble with that, you
No,
can...
she's the cat whisperer. The cat whisperer. You know, I don't know why I put myself through this. I think sometimes I'm trying to tap into my I can't believe this shit brain matter. Because honestly, there is a person on YouTube. I cannot believe the views they get. I'm telling you, this is where you got to be kidding me. Flourishes the YouTubes. He's a raccoon whisperer. And the man gets more views than any of us. Now, I could go outside and be the squirrel whisperer because I have the insane squirrel posse that lives in my yard. No thanks to Dr. Doolittle, who lives a couple doors down, who has the most insane amount of feeders for every animal that Snow White could even imagine coming around her. And so now we've brought the wildlife out of the forest and into town, which I'm pretty sure is not legal at this point. And it has ruined all our vehicles as the animals wait their turn on our vehicles to go over to her yard and eat. And honestly, I can't even tap into this insanity.
You could also try positive reinforcement to get your cat to go inside the box. So,
ooh, your voice, girl. It's getting so deep, so raspy, so smoky, and so quick.
yeah, went pee pee and poo poo in the box at the same time, and she was proud and wanted to show me. So I
Now we'll get a community post. You guys, I've been suffering from allergies. Yeah, you're allergic to your cat. We know that. I've been suffering from my allergies, and I'm just feeling a little under the weather, which is why my voice sounded like that, because normally it sounds just like this.
snap this
Sure, Jan.
moment for her.
Oh, did you hear that?
All right, this is one of my...
God dang, that does not look appetizing. That does not look satiating. She already ate half the bowl.
favorite
She's like, oh shit, I should include this in the video.
snacks. It's basically just steamed potatoes with broccoli.
Obviously.
And I put some turmeric, butter, salt, and pepper, and it is the most delicious, filling...
Filling, satiating, filling. I think that's your problem. Because you, remember, you were saying like, I can't put a negative connotation to the food I eat. But did you see your face when you were eating the salad and the soup? Yeah. I think you should start glorifying the good food and start ignoring this stuff.
good for your tummy snack.
Yeah, you're craving a good poo is what you're craving from all the greasy food.
Love it.
Looks like a forensic Polaroid. And here at the crime scene, we believe that the sociopathic Suspect was eating this. As we go in for a closer look. That's the only verifiable signs of Harry are these old pictures. Now we're going to start blurring them out so we don't recognize them as the same picture. I'm sorry about your demise, Harry, but that's what happens when you bring a feral cat into your house. Sorry. You become lunch. She's like, oh crap, not again. Because we know now they live with an elevator, so it's not like Harry can make his escape anymore. Julia's definitely declaring her territory. You know, I was kind of curious. Okay, pay attention. What room do you think that litter box is in? What room? You think it's in the gaming room? And then the cat comes out, Mommy, Mommy, come look what I did. I made doo-doo in a box. And she gets off the couch, and goes and follows the cat and stop. You think it's in the bathroom? Oh, living room. Ding, ding, ding. That's what I think. I think it is too. Well, that's where yours is, Valerie. That's a smart move. In the bathroom, maybe one of those little cat cupboards where they can come in and out. You don't have to look at it, smell it. Perhaps. I think it's in the living room. Miss Power goes, oh God, it's in the living room. And that's why she liked the one-room place Salah lived in when she first got there. Because everything's at your fingertips. There's not much to clean. The kitchen. Oh, stop it. We need 5 more subs on the No Madness Adventures channel. Now remember, it's all about the van build. We don't need to hear your little... over here is the sass, crass, and bit of an ass. But over there, we're going to keep that channel about the van build, people interested in van builds that want to see adventures in a van that we have literally gutted and turned it into a little mini cabin on wheels, okay? We just want to keep it all about the van build over there, okay? You can be sassy, crassy, and assy all you want over here. That is fine, but please, we have different content. It's probably next to the box on the floor where she eats. Perhaps. Thank you, Jennifer H., for subbing to the other channel. Thank you. Well, maybe it's cleaned more often. Probably. Or Salah cleans it when he comes over. And she's all, thanks for the food. Could you get that? Thanks. Rips open the bag of food while he's cleaning the litter box. Thank you, Kathy Ann. Oh my gosh, we're almost to 1,000 subs. I wonder if we'll hit it while I'm live. Let's go over and look. We're gonna go over and look. Live. Oh, first we gotta switch to the other channel. 1,000, we hit it! 2 Willie screams. We made it! We got 4,000 watch hours, though, before I ever become a partner. So if you see ads over there, they're not mine. It's not monetized. But I'm just happy. And the violin. Yay! We made it! Oh, gosh. What a good time. I like to have intelligent people in here. Thank you for being an intelligent group of people. Because I can't watch that nonsense without you people. I really can't. There's no way I would, and there's no way I will. I will not do it. She puts up a video, we just go in there and blind react because there's no way I'm watching it twice either. How about that? Some people have to. Okay, so there's this part and this part. I go in I take the red thing and I go, boom, and then I go, screenshot, and then I'm out. But there are people that have to like prepare themselves. Not me. I like to be shocked and surprised. And then I've got to just quit being surprised, though, at all the crazy. There he is. Mr. America. Ta 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 ta. Just run her videos while you're sleeping. Put it on a loop. She'll get her hours. Oh, you can't tell people to do that. But thank you. Thank you, guys, for the 1,000 sub mark. We're going to have to do something over on that channel. I may have to do a live stream over there. We're taking it a little adventure. And I film my private life for members only. So what I'll do is, for the No Madness Adventures, what we'll do is I will do a live stream from the van, like a half-hour live stream, and kind of just show you like how everything's working and running and how smooth it drives, right? How fun it is. I'll probably do that. I'll do that. For the 1,000 mark, we're going to do a 1,000 member or 1,000 subscriber a live stream over there while we're on the road, because we're going on the road very soon. That's why we had to get it done. We redesigned the interior. Then we had a little issue, but we figured it out. So amen. We talked to an elderly gentleman, and we're like, listen, what could be this and that and the other thing? He said, well, it's got to be your MPPT charger or your inverter. You may have a bad cell in your battery too. So he was teaching us how to, but when my husband took the MPPT charger off the wall, it had disconnected. Problem solved. Now the solars, everything's going great. You love van life videos? Yay! Yes, we're not living the van life, but we love to explore in the van life. It'll be fun. So we will be doing, I will set it up in advance, and I'll also let you know in the community page on this channel and the other channel, so you can all come in for the live stream on a fun little trip with the van. How about that? Yay! It'll be very soon. I'll let you know for sure. The time and the date. So, all right, guys, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for coming here, and I don't even know. I don't want to revisit what I just watched and heard because, like I've said before, our opinions really don't matter. It's just the people that think their opinions matter usually put out false information instead of just having fun. It's stupid. All right, guys. I love y'all. Thank you again. Have a great day. Okay, Jaxie. I got to take the babies out. Bye, guys.